Out with Rico and Karla is about to go live online. Catch select moments of All Out hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, mid-mornings on the Monster. Streaming video on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, or twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Karla Aguas. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Hey!
Morning, everybody. Like we promised, this is a double header for today. Are you excited?
Oh, we
Sorry, I
are
didn't know what
very,
that was.
very much excited. This means a lot, especially this guesting for all the fans, and
Mm-hmm.
that miss the late great music, of course, Jamir Garcia. One thing for sure that we would want to is to always celebrate his music, his
Mm-hmm.
life, and the way he lived it. You know what I mean? Whether it's rocking and rolling or just shooting baskets, that's what life is all about. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on today's show, he does have a new track, Paraiso. He does have a new album. It's a posthumous release album. Now, we are blessed with the presence of the brothers joining us all from
Yay!
New York. We have Chris, Dexter, Kenneth, and SonBoy joining us. Hey, what's
Hi,
up, fellas?
guys. Hey. Hi, everyone.
It's an honor for you guys to join us and actually, share with us the life of Jameer. And thank you for giving us this opportunity. How are you guys doing?
Very good, thank you. We're good. We're good.
What's been
It's so
keeping you
nice to
guys
see
busy?
all of you. Yeah, it's so nice to see all of you together. How's life been in terms of keeping busy?
Well, right now we visited Sunboy here in New York. We're because the three of us, Kenneth, Dexter, and I, are all from Virginia Beach.
Mhm.
So we're here in New York to visit Sunboy, and we want to be together um, for Jameer's birthday. Um, so as far as what's keeping us busy, just um, normal stuff like work,
Mhm.
pretty much, and
Mhm.
the family. That's what's been keeping us busy. And then just recently, trying to um, help out with the release of the new music.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And to undertake this, did you know that Jameer had a bunch of work that he had been preparing for?
Yeah.
He's been telling us about it for years that he's been working on it because Jameer is a very prolific songwriter. He always writes, and sometimes he writes stuff that doesn't fit the mold
Mhm.
for the slapshot type of music. So
Mhm.
he would, save those and come back to them, and he has he knows he has enough material to
Mhm.
enough songs to create a solo album eventually. So he would always mention to us that that's one of his goals. So
Mm.
Now,
really a good idea.
one of the things that you guys had mentioned as well, I saw the write up for the album, is that every time Jameer would come back home, it would be a different energy. Can you share with us that vibe when he's back home, when he's there in Virginia Beach, when he's there visiting you guys? How was it? Well, how was a day like? How would you guys spend it?
When he's home, he just wants to chill and hang out.
Mhm.
It's his time away from the Philippines and from the band to just be himself and do what he likes. And one thing he really loves to do is go to the mall. So we
Yeah,
go to the mall a lot.
like to
He
shop.
loves he loves to shop when he's here.
Mhm.
So we do a lot of that. And then when he's in New York, we'll go out, walk, Central Park, go sightseeing in the city. And he loves to go to Times Square because it's just like
Mhm.
an abundance amount of energy that he loves, and he takes all in. He's very inspired by the culture of New York and
Mhm.
how people are here, and the music from New York he's very inspired by as well. One of
Mhm.
his main inspiration growing up is Wu-Tang Clan, and they're from New York, so
Mhm.
he has a very profound um, relationship with New York. So he's just always looking forward to coming to New York, coming to the Virginia Beach, and most importantly, hanging out with the family. It's every night.
Some friends, his friends.
Yeah, and our friends. It's always just he's like the glue. He always brought people together, no matter where he's at, whether he's in the Philippines at a show, and especially when he's home in Virginia or in New York. Because even in New York, it's just me, but my friends would all come too because they're all excited that Jamir's here, and everybody just wants to hang out with him.
Yeah,
Oh.
made a point to visit and spend time with our grandparents.
Grandparents, yeah.
Yeah, they're in their 90s.
Yeah, he always
So-
stayed at our grandparents' house. They all have their own houses, and we could stay with them, but
Yeah,
he always chooses to stay with our grandparents.
yeah, he would not stay in any of his brothers' houses.
Yeah, even if he's just sleeping on the couch or wherever my grandparents are at, that's where he wants to stay.
You know, guys, you're really giving us a glimpse into what he was like as a person because, here, I mean, and all over the world, people really knew him as like, yeah, this guy is like the ultimate rock star, badass, tough guy. But how you're talking about him is like, he loved to go shopping. He visited our grandparents. Like, he'd hang out with everybody. And like, that's just so wonderful to know that there was so much more to him than just, the persona he had on stage. Could you share with us maybe one or two things that not many people knew about him that would surprise people? I mean, staying with your grandparents for me is just the cutest thing ever. But do you have any more anecdotes like that people will be like, oh my gosh, Jamir was like that?
We had that our grandmother's last name is Aguas.
What?
Yeah,
Aguas?
Aguas.
Yeah.
Our grandmother's last name is
From
Aguas.
Pampanga. Jamil from
See, I think you guys are cousins.
Pampanga.
Am I related? Am I cool by association? Wait.
That explains your screaming, Carla. When Jamir screams on the microphone, I mean,
Yeah.
Whatever.
You would think
No.
that here in the U.S., Jamil would be dining at always steaks and the usual American stuff. No, when he's here for a week. All those 7 days, he would eat only one thing: the chicken teriyaki that you could only find here in Virginia Beach every day.
And buffalo wings.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's so easy to feed.
Yeah.
It's this
I mean-
place at the food court in the mall. It's a
Yeah.
place that sells chicken teriyaki. So you would go to the mall, shop, and then eat there.
Yeah.
So,
And
That's it.
and during quarantine, he tried to pick up cooking.
Mhm.
So
How was that?
I'm already laughing.
he would FaceTime me, and I would have to give him like step by step. I was like, okay, just chop the garlic and saute it. He was like, how do you do that? Like the very basics of cooking. And it's like, I was like, well, you have to chop it and then put some oil in the pan. And then he was like, how do I know it's done? Like it was like step by step by step. And he was very proud of it because he even like doing the presentation after it's done, he'll garnish it. He'll ask me how he should garnish it, and he'll take a picture of it and send it to me. So he's very proud when he's making dinner for the family.
Oh, what a bean! That's so
Now-
cute.
At all.
When he was making the music, when he was first here in the Philippines, and I know you guys are abroad, did you imagine that he was gonna be this gigantic rock star?
Yeah.
well, we knew that he had the talent, and we knew that he would do something, be in a band because that's what he always wanted. But we didn't know that he would get as famous and as big as as he was. But yeah, alam na namin na he's gonna be a musician. That's what he wants to do.
I mean, did you guys tease him? Because you know how, like, of course, your siblings, right? So growing up, it was really like you tease each other, bully each other, whatever. When you guys realized, oh man, he's actually like a really big deal back home and around the world, did you guys take it upon yourselves to be like, listen, buddy, we're going to make sure you stay humble? So, like, would you tease him? Would you make him do house chores when he'd visit? Like, What was that like when you realized, dang, our brother's a superstar?
Yeah,
Wagwalis ka muna, Jamir. Wagwalis ka. Parang ganun.
we joke like when we not when he's here but when we visit him in the Philippines,
Mhm.
lalakad kami sa mall tapos biglang may magpapa-picture. Idol pa picture, So and then after the fan leaves, we'll like, chuckle and like give him a hard time. Oh, sikat ka na pala.
Aww,
But
that's
yeah,
so
we laugh
cute.
about it. But that's the one thing about him though.
Mhm.
Anywhere we go with him, there's a fan that wants to take a picture with him, and it doesn't matter if is he in a hurry or he's tired or whatever. He always makes sure he gives time for the fans.
Mm.
And for those that are joining
Wonderful
us, we do
guy.
have Chris, Dexter, Kenneth, and SonBoy. These are the brothers, of course, of Jamir. Now, the album and the work, it is Paraiso. Part of it, you gotta have a master producer to create
Mm-hmm.
the musical genre that and what better way we're gonna add him in here, ladies and gentlemen, to join us. We have none other than Mr. Rico Blanco. Hey, what's
Hey,
up, Rico?
Rico.
Hey guys,
Now
Uh,
hello, good morning.
to have this moment. Now, one thing for sure, we are going through, of course, the stories of the brothers. How
Yeah,
about
I
for
was
you,
enjoying
Rico?
the stories. I was enjoying the stories.
I mean, how did you get to know Jamir, and what was your first impression when you first met him?
Oh, okay. Okay, we're going that far back, huh? Uh, I first saw the band Slapshot
Mhm,
because before I actually met them, and they're part of this new sound, that was making waves in the local scene. And I think my first impression was, and I think Jamir would have been happy to hear this.
mhm,
It wasn't Jamir; it was just the band because they were a unit. They
mm.
were, and that's what they want. They look like a unit. They look like a single force,
mhm,
and
Mm.
that's what struck me. That's what I remember.
Wow.
Um, and then much later on, I they tapped me to work
mhm,
on their album as producer,
mhm,
and I was really excited because I had um, I, I I enjoyed watching them work, so I
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
was excited to work with artists who had that work ethic. Na
Mm.
it was resonating with me yung kung gaano ka choreographed yung kasi in the 90s it was like come as you are,
mhm,
spontaneous, raw, ganyan. And but my part ako that wanted a little more theatrical and show and organized and planned, orchestrated. And I saw that in Slapshot. So when they asked me to produce their album, um, I was excited. And true enough, when I started working with them, I'm talking about the band. To be fair to everyone, they were like really locked in,
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I first met Jamir. He would, you know, so they took me to their. I went to their place where they hold up themselves to work on an album, a unit
Wow.
in Quezon City, and on the wall, my Manila paper with a checklist, very organized. And then Jamir played some of the tracks in like an electronic format pa on a computer. So and I had to convert that into this heavy sound that they wanted, rock
mhm,
sound that they wanted. So uh, yung una kong pag-meet sa kanya, excited siya.
mhm,
Excited siya sa music. Kinikwento niya yung vision, yung eto mangyayari, eto gusto niyong
Mm.
parinig. Ah, excited, hindi mo, I can't put in the words, into words
mhm,
how
Yeah.
when he is excited about what he wants to do artistically, there's a glow in his eyes na like a kid talaga. Uh,
Oh.
that's what I remember.
For sure, yung mga brothers, di ba, makulit eh, no? Kapag excited sila.
Yeah.
I mean, I can imagine the energy. Now, Rico, in
I don't know
concert,
if
of
it's the
course.
same with the brothers when he makes them hear the song. Sa akin talagang may parang ano glow sa mata
Yeah.
May
niya.
parang intense, like, this is it, tell me everything, diba? What do you think? How is it? Blah, blah, blah. Like an
But
eagerness.
it's always ano, Carla, but it's always light. It's like a kid excited.
Oh.
It was never problematic for him about, music or the song or the gig. It's
Mm.
always like a positive vibe he gives me.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of fans as well feel. And, it's a testament to the brothers as well. You guys were really raised so well that even Jamir, a superstar, was able to be so relatable and still so humble and eager when it came to making his music. Rico, I just want to ask you because, you've been in the industry for so long and you have worked with so many amazing artists. What made Jamir so special for you? Like, aside from that childlike quality, what was it about him that you were like, this is an incredible artist. This guy is so different.
It's a professionalism
Mm.
that sets Jameer apart from everyone else. When there's a call time, he's there well before the
Mm.
call time. When it's work, it's time to work, he works.
Mhm.
Mm.
Um, and he has standards na, he knows he's not the best, but he likes to push himself. Like when he got me to produce before, he told me, I want to really sing and have melodies and harmonies
Mhm.
on the tracks. Kasi it was rap metal back then and a lot of shouting, no, and screaming. But he wanted to work on the wait. I know against the light, out of
Mhm.
focus. So, but he wanted to work on the melodies. So what stuck to me was how serious he was. And he was just a really super nice guy.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
parang the two worlds like naka-lock in siya, serious siya about the craft, pero ang
Mhm.
gaan niya. Like, ang gaan lang eh. Wala akong
Yeah.
experience sa studio na parang mainit ulo niya. Parang I've never seen that actually.
Mhm.
I've never seen it.
And to
Oh.
actually work at the genre of, what I mean, medyo mabigat eh. Mabigat yung tugtugan, and the lifestyle is a whole different thing as well. And that's actually to share the lighter side. It's such a ray of sunshine. Now,
Mm.
for you guys, when everything happened and then now in comes, okay, we're gonna release his posthumous release. I mean, the Garcia brothers, when you guys got to meet Rico, how was this arrangement set up for you
Yeah.
guys? Who chose who and how did it work?
Um, so when after Sunboy was able to gather all the music, Jamir's music, we decided that we were going to choose a person that's going to work on it, finish the music, produce the music, and we knew that we there was only one person that we wanted to ask, and that was Rico.
Mhm.
Uh, so I got Rico's phone number from
Oh,
Jamir's phone, but I was hesitating to get in touch with Rico. Of course, we were intimidated. Rico being like big star um, that he is. Um, we know that I follow Rico on social media. I know he works on a lot of projects. He's a very busy
Mhm.
guy. So we were. I just decided, okay, I have to give this a shot for
Mhm.
Jamir. So I
Mm.
texted Rico, um, you know, we have Jamir has all this music. Um, can you at least listen to them and see if you maybe want to work on them?
Mhm.
Um, yeah, maybe just listen to the songs and then you can tell us if it's something that you would be able to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Then the text back from Rico before he even heard the song was something like, "It would be my honor and great pleasure to work
Oh,
on Jamir's work, to finish Jamir's work." So that really meant a lot to us kasi even though before niya pa narinig yung music, just just unang ask pa lang namin hindi na kami nagdalawang salita. Baga.
And Rico,
Ooh.
when you heard you took on the project, how did it feel listening to his music that
Yeah.
he made so many tracks and then actually working on the vocal parts? How did it feel?
I'm trying to recall what I was feeling. I was when I realized I had said yes already to the project. There was a little bit of I was a little nervous now kasi I
Uh-huh.
hadn't heard the songs and it dawned on me, how crucial my role was gonna be.
Yeah.
So parang kinabahan ako because I hadn't talked with Jamir for a long time na about music. Every time we would exchange messages sa social media na lang, puro mga kalokohan and light stuff lang. Usually something funny that I post on my stories. We would both have a laugh or maybe basketball yung pinag-usapan. So, kinabahan ako na baka I don't know where he is music-wise, artistically,
Mm-mm.
or sa taste niya. But then I'm trying to recall now, but I think when I finally heard so I asked the brothers, I got all the tracks, all the files. Sabi ko, isa-isahin ko para it's my last chance to be with him eh. So, I didn't want to do it yung mabilisan. I want to really savor it. So I asked the brothers what's the first song you'd like me to work on. When they said it was Paraiso, so I opened up the files. Nung finally nadinig ko na yung ginawa ni Jamir, na parang instantly alam ko, okay. Gets ko to. Parang ganun. Gets
Mm.
ko saan ko pupunta. So, what I felt lang was a lot of excitement opening up the tracks. Of course, hearing his voice again, and I have the privilege to hear it soloed, raw, just naked. His voice and his gentle guitar playing and all his tracks. It was to me parang comforting eh.
Yeah.
Parang nandyan lang siya. Parang ganun yung nararamdaman ko in the studio when I was working on his song. At times I would talk aloud. Siyempre mag-isa lang ako dito pero parang nakausap ko siya aloud. O ganito ito gagawin ko tingin mo. So, ganun yung experience ko working on the song. And I'm excited actually to work on the next ones.
And we know there's other tracks. We'll get to know the other tracks in just a bit on the pipeline, and of course for the brothers, the future releases. If there will be
Yeah.
anything, give us a little teaser. Now we're about to give you guys a Monster exclusive of the song. Guys,
Yay.
this is the first time we're all gonna hear this. I know this was released on his birthday, but this is the first time we're gonna watch the video all together. And for those that are tuned in, we're gonna hear this, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the late, great Jamir Garcia with Paraiso, only here on the Monster.
Tumapak sa mundo na mapaglaro na walang takot at kaba. Mga pa ay hinihila na pababa. Silaw man sa liwanag, kahinan man ng dilim, malayo man ang dahakin, anumang kaharapin. Handang lumaban, maabot ka lamang. Nasugat, nabuwig, nasunog na sa init, kumabang sa putik, marating ko lang ang paraiso. Nauhaw, nalusaw, kumawala sa lubid, sinisid ang dagat, marating ko lang ang paraiso. Mapaglinlang ang tadhanang nakatakda, naliligaw sa paligid. Mga hakbang ay unti-unting bumibigat, ngunit hindi tumitigil. Silaw man sa liwanag, kahinan man ng dilim, malayo man ang tahakin, anumang kaharapin. Handang lumaban, maabot ka lamang. Nasugat, nabuwig, nasunog na sa init, kumabang sa putik, marating ko lang ang paraiso. Nauhaw, nalusaw, kumawala sa lubid, sinisid ang dagat, marating ko lang ang paraiso. Marating ko lang ang paraiso. Pagdating na ang kalaban, balay nagliliparan, ang lahat ay iniwasan, marating ko lang ang kabayanan. Handa kong paghirapan, kahit makipagsiksikan, sa mundong masikip, kahit mahagip na lupit at pait. Nasubok na ang tapang, kahit sinong humarang, isa-isang bumabagsak, upos na ang kalaban. Binuksan ko ang pintuan, ang lahat ay nagtakbuhan, akong natira, wala nang iba, upos na sila. Handang lumaban, maabot ka lamang. Nasugat, nabuwig, nasunog na sa init, kumabang sa putik, marating ko lang ang paraiso. Nauhaw, nalusaw, kumawala sa lubid, sinisid ang dagat, marating ko lang ang paraiso. Marating ko lang ang paraiso.
Umaga na. And I felt this song. Pakiramdam ko, one day tutugtugin namin to sa inyo.
Okay, wait a minute.
That is
Whew.
great work on the music, Rico. But you know, the fans, we're just all lost for words, and it's just you know, it sounds like he never left us. You know what I mean? With the music, you bring it back to life. Now, the brothers, you have any message for the fans of Jamir?
Yeah.
This is your chance now.
Just want to say we're excited to for you to hear more of his music. So abangan nyo lang. There's more songs coming and it, it's worth the wait.
Mm. Mm.
Something that we are looking forward to. And also your message also for Rico.
Oh, we just we're so grateful um, for Rico for his work. Sobrang pasalamat kami for especially for in particular for his work on Paraiso because when we first heard the song, uh, we know ito talaga yung sound, ito yung tunog na gusto ni Jamir. We're very confident na ito talaga yung gusto maging tunog ni Jamir for the song. So we're thank you, salamat Rico, and we can't. We're looking forward to working. We're looking forward to the upcoming songs.
Sana hindi ka magsasawa.
Hey, dude, anytime. We're always just
Yan,
here.
yan. Okay.
It's not for you, Rico. It's
I know.
for their Rico.
For
Stop
Rico.
trying
I
to
thought it was-
stop trying to take over the Rico Blanco talent, honey. You can introduce the songs. Rico, I
yeah.
just want to commend you
Thanks.
because I mean, I think the brothers, they really trust you. And I know that's a lot of pressure, a lot of responsibility, but keep doing you, Rico, because that song, gosh, that was so moving, like in so many ways. Like it was just such an incredible song. And I mean, you should be really proud, that you were able to encapsulate all that Jamir wanted in that track. Because for the brothers to approve that and to be so grateful, dude, you're doing the right thing. Good job. Good job.
Now
I'm
message
so-
mo for the fans. Message mo for the
Take
fans.
a
And
bow,
also the releases. Will there be more
Ako,
prizes in store?
Yeah, I think first of all, I can't thank the brothers enough for tapping me. I think Jamir might have had a hand in tapping them to think of me. But I'm forever grateful because it's a chance again to work with my friend. So
Mm.
yeah, I'm always, it's hard with these interviews. I have to stay composed. But many times, even just watching the video again or listening to the music, it I get a little emotional. So I just wear glasses para hindi halata. Yeah, and yeah, I hope. Uh, I've seen a lot of people's comments and how they can relate to what Jameer was singing about in the song, and the brothers shared that a lot of it is about his hard work and everything he had to go through to reach his goals, and to for him to be where he was at the top of the rock mountain, so to speak. They also shared to me they also shared recently how big a fan Jameer was to other artists. So I think yung story dito sa Paraiso, I think everyone can relate, and I hope they look forward also to the next releases of Jameer, because he worked from what I'm hearing from the brothers, he worked on these songs for a long time, and he's proud of these songs. So for me to help him make it a reality is just an honor.
And we can look forward to these songs, right? I mean, the brothers said, "Abangan, more music is coming." Rico, I mean, can you share maybe like how many songs are we expecting within like
Is it 1,000
okay.
songs?
a month or two timeline? I need more.
No,
Okay, I speak
we
for
have-
everyone.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely an album's worth. But as to the final number of songs, I think we'll know for sure once I get to go through all the tracks na. We still haven't decided regarding the frequency. The brothers and I agreed na we would see how the first song does, and from there we will have a better gauge kung how frequent namin gusto ilabas yung next tracks. Of course, we're listening to the fans also and their comments. We're and how they're reacting. We're taking our cues from them also. Jamir has always been about his fans,
Mhm.
and we want this project to not be any different.
Mm,
Now, thank you guys for taking time, for actually sharing with us this music and memories and some of the
yes.
funny ones and some of the intense music that he has made. Now, for the brothers, message for the fans of Jameer and also to the new fans who hasn't
Yeah.
heard his work. This is your chance.
Uh,
New fans.
the fans, always remember yung message ng song na Paraiso na uh, don't give up. And pag nalulungkot kayo, pakinggan nyo lang yung boses ni Jimmy Ure. Katulad ng sinabi ko sa letter ko, um, this is our chance to be with him again, to hear him again, and to love him again. And let's do that by listening to the song. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
Mm.
Very
Oof,
said, man. To Rico as well. Invite everybody. And how can they be up to date with the music
yeah.
for the brothers and also to Rico? Who do they follow? Where can they check it out?
Yeah, so we have the first of all the song is available on all digital platforms, and music video as well on YouTube. There's a lyric video as well. Um, right now, for the official stuff, you can follow the Balcony Entertainment social media accounts and channels, but also the Jamir's uh, personal channels
Mm-hmm.
because I believe the brothers will want to announce everything through his socials. Yeah.
Okay. There you
Thank you
guys have
guys.
it. So let's
Thank
just
you.
keep following online so we are up to date with everything. I mean, this is very exciting. It's a very, very exciting time, I think, for Jamir's fans, his family, his friends, and of course for you, Rico, because this is something very, very special. And I think it's something that everybody needs right now. Right? We're all in the same boat here. There's lockdowns everywhere, there are struggles everywhere, and it's nice to be able to have that comforting voice of truth and love, which is, of course, Jamir. So thank you guys. Honestly, this is such a gift to the world. And
I
I
mean,
think it's something
especially
that
with the
Jamir
interview.
would want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is
Yeah.
exactly what Jamir would have wanted.
Now, thank you very much once again, Chris, Dexter, Kenneth, Sunboy. Thank you guys for joining us.
You're welcome.
You
Thank
know,
you.
and for joining the interview and giving that opportunity. You guys, you take care. And Rico as well. We are looking forward
Thank
to the
you.
music, and thank you guys for
Yes.
taking time today. For all the fans as well. Thank you guys. Thank you. You then take care. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye
guys.
bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, guys. Oh,
My
what an
goodness.
honor. Rico, I'm going to take this moment to thank you now.
Mhm.
Thank you for bringing them onto the show because I think this is really, like I said a while ago, this is really something that everybody needed. I mean,
Mhm.
especially for a lot of us, myself included, we knew Jameer as like the lead singer, like the rock
Mhm.
man, the rock star of Slapshot, responsible for all these hits. But to hear the brothers talk about how obsessed he was with cafeteria, chicken teriyaki, and sleeping on his grandparents' couch and just walking along, the states shopping. Like, I mean, these were moments that we never really knew. And
Mhm.
it just adds more, to the lyrics of all of his songs and to just how pure he was as a person. I
Mhm.
think that's something that people forget. Like he was this legendary rock star, but he was also like a really genuinely good guy.
And he's a great friend, to many. Regardless of where you are, he'll just approach you, have a beer with you, and just talk life. You know what I mean? Other than, of course, being on top of the world and being the biggest rock band that the Philippines could ever bring out to the world. So, it's really cool that the family, the brothers got to share their side of the story, and people who are discovering the music with Jameer that he lives on. You know what they say, man? Legends live on forever, and
Hmm.
that's the music that we are going to be hearing. So thank you guys for taking time to get to know this. If you guys are not familiar with the music of Jamir, go grab a copy of the music and get to know his story as well. But for Facebook, for YouTube, for Twitch, she is Karla Aguas.
And he's Rico Robles live. Let's continue the music.
Exclusive interview.